What's up, YouTube? Tops85401 here, and this video is going to feature all kinds of different baseball cards. I've been kind of on a tear lately, picking up all kinds of cool stuff, lots of additions to my Bonds collection, lots of side PC pickups, and just having a great time in the hobby, guys. So thankfully I'm feeling better, as you probably figured. If you watched my last few videos, I've been feeling better the last, I'd say, week or so. Back on my feet and loving this hobby. So to start, I got this, I don't know what this card is from, but man, it is just a eye catcher right here. This Mike Trout Donruss Elite. Man, this card's beautiful. I mean, I'm a 90s guy, but sometimes there's a card that just mesmerizes me, and this is one of them. So beautiful card there. Love that prism pattern, hollow foil pattern, whatever you want to call it, pattern. Whatever it is, it's beautiful. So there we go. There's my my one Mike Trout. I got a bunch of new Bonds cards. I'll kind of like reveal them slowly. I'm not going to show everything off at the same time. So this video will feature a few oddballs. I'm going to start off with a regional oddball. This is the KTVU Channel 2 card. Really nice card. KTVU is a channel that's been around the Bay Area forever. Everybody in the Bay Area will, of course, know about Channel 2. Back in the 90s, they used to broadcast quite a few of the Giants games, before cable really took over baseball. But that's just a great image of Bonds at Candlestick Park. Man, just a fantastic card. And I do like Channel 2, guys. They're still around. Man, lots of memories as a kid with Channel 2. Just a staple in the Bay Area. Then after Channel 2, the first cable network to really start broadcasting a lot of games was Sports Channel. And this is an old Sports Channel card. Love that image. It looks like Bonds is going from first to second. Just a fantastic action image at the ballpark. There we go with the Sports Channel. And here's the back. Love these oddball issues. Just beautiful. What is that right there? Sports Channel. Man, all kinds of advertising on the back. A few statistics right there. Just a beautiful card. And from what I can gather, there's about 60 copies of this card. Not something that is sought after by a lot of collectors, but it is extremely, extremely rare. You don't see too many of these floating around. So super stoked to get that card in the mail. Another card I picked up, just an oddball phone card. I don't know if it's oddball, but it's not exactly common. Some of the old phone cards were numbered. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. This card's great. It's not scratched, so it was never used. But on the bottom there, this one is numbered 1177 out of 1440. And it expires in 98. I believe this card is printed well before 1998. Of course, the expiration date is the latest you can use a phone card. So July 31st, 98. I think it's like 94, 5, or 6. I can't remember what year it is, but that's just a great phone card. So all these oddballs, just wonderful. We got some modern shining oddballs. So more stuff to show off, guys. One more oddball I wanted to show you. When Giants moved to their new ballpark, of course, that ballpark has had many, many different names, including SBC. Now it is, it was what? Pac Bell, then AT&T, then SBC, and anyway, I can't even remember. I'm drawing a blank. Comment down below. What is the ballpark in San Francisco? Who sponsors them now? I don't know why I can't think of it. But anyways, there we go. This is right here. this piece is perforated. And most people that I've seen this card before, most people, you know, tore it from the perforation, so it's just a standard size card. But I have the whole ad piece to go along with the card. And here's the back. So really nice there. Thrilled to have this into the collection. Love the oddball stuff, love the regional stuff. Here, we'll put the shiny trout on top of there. But that's it for the oddballs. Now I'm going to move on to just some random, well, maybe not so random pickups, but a few pickups in the mail. First of all, I did manage to get a hold of an autograph card. And this is the Game Bat edition from SP. Autograph card of Barry Bonds. Love this image. Just a beautiful card. And then the back, of course, it authenticates the autograph as well as the bat relic. Fantastic. God, I love this card. The bat card itself is beautiful, but then when you add that signature, it just fills out this empty space right here and just makes me want to stare at the card for like a half an hour. Just love it. There we go. There was my one auto. And then I was at my local card shop the other day, and I was digging through the bargain box, and boy, it paid off. I almost didn't bother digging through the bargain box. But sometimes I find some beautiful, beautiful cards in the bargain box. And for all you 90s collectors, you'll be familiar with this card immediately. Very desirable set. It's a 1998 Upper Deck Retro, Quantum Leap, and that's Mo Vaughn. One of my favorite players from the 90s, Mo Vaughn. I have quite a decent collection of Vaughn. And I was telling a friend of mine the other day, I even named my son, his middle name is Vaughn. And I'm not saying I named it after Mo Vaughn, but it was kind of like one of my good friends' last name was Vaughn, and then you had Mo Vaughn and Greg Vaughn, and I just liked the sound of the name Vaughn. So I didn't really name my son after anybody specific, but his middle name was certainly influenced by Mo Vaughn. I could say that much, but he wasn't necessarily named after him. Anyways, love this card. Beautiful. And these are numbered to 50. Might head down to my local card shop today. Man, I just love baseball cards. I like going to the card shop. Oh, man, it's just such a great hobby. I mean, when you can pick stuff up like this, just kind of run into it, it's exciting. And I am super fired up to own this Mo Vaughn Quantum Leap card. Just a beautiful card. Love it. And then got a few McGuire pickups. So this card I've been kind of eyeing for a while. The Diamond Producers. You guys know how I feel about this card. I got the Griffey, the Jeter, the Maddox, and now I got the McGuire. But this card is fantastic. Of course, it's embossed acetate, has that cracked ice shine to it, die cut. Man, just a beautiful, beautiful card. And pumped to have the McGuire in my collection. God, I love that card. There we go. And then another one, the 1999 Topps Chrome Refractor Magic Moments. I used to have one of the cards from this set, and I sent it off to a home where it belonged better than my collection. However, I am a McGuire collector. I do have well over 1,000 unique McGuire cards, and when I saw this one, I love this card because it says 70th home run of 1998. So anytime you could get a card highlighting McGuire's 70 home runs for 98, I like to pick those up. There's 5 different cards in this Magic Moments run. The one I had, I can't remember which one it was, but it wasn't the 70th home run. And this set, a lot of the achievements are things that McGuire did in an Oakland A's uniform, but the card features him in a Cardinals uniform. But obviously, McGuire, all Cardinals for the 70 home runs in 98. So this is perfect And really the only Magic Moments McGuire card I want in my collection. So pumped up about this one. Just a great card. And then I had purchased, here, I'm going to show a few more cards. Guys, I guess this will end up being a long video, but a fun video. A lot of variety here. But I made a purchase on eBay. And this was an extra that the seller gave me, which I damn near jumped out of my seat when I saw this card. I couldn't believe he sent this card to me as an extra. But it's a 1968 Topps card number 1 with Roberto Clemente and Matty Alou. Of course, he debuted as a Giant. And then Tony Gonzalez. So these are the 1967 batting leaders. Just a fantastic card. Love this card. Really love this card. Of course, card number 1. So card number 1 from vintage sets a lot of times have a little bit of a premium because collectors would put their cards in rubber bands. And of course, this would be on the top card if they were doing it numerically. That's why card 1 is always condition sensitive. Just the collecting habits of kids back in the 50s and 60s. But man, love that card. And then the card that I purchased was this card right here. Whew! Wow. Man, this card is awesome. Now, it's got a bat relic, and it says Rookie Year Materials. Just a stunner. Love that image of Bonds. Love that Pittsburgh uniform. Look at how much Bonds choked up on the bat. I don't know why guys don't choke up on the bat more. Bonds is big into choking up on the bat. But look at that, man. Look at that stare down. He's studying the pitcher right there. Just a fantastic image. And on the back of this card, it shows the bat that was used for the relic. It's numbered to 86, and the reason why is because Barry Bonds' rookie year was 1986, and it's a rookie year material, so it's a rookie year bat that was used on this card. So there we go. This is the actual bat used. Man, what a wonderful card. I'm just pumped up. Look at that hollow foil on the top there. I love this card. Pumped up to own it. It's one I've been eyeing for a while, and I just happened to be at the right place at the right time searching eBay, and I couldn't buy it now fast enough when I saw this card. Love it. Just an absolute gorgeous image of Bonds. Man. Okay, whew. And then here's one. Another Bonds pickup, a Pacific Paramount Red. You just don't see this card. The retail red from Pacific are tough to find, and glad to add this into the collection. Not numbered or anything like that. More player collectors really understand how difficult these cards are to get. And just pumped up to have that one. Another one, my friend Chris, I was chatting with him the other day, and I have this card in a BGS 8 holder, but I have OCD, and I want a copy of it with my other Donruss Elite cards from the early 90s of Barry Bonds that's not slabbed, because I like things uniform. So he sent this one to me. So Chris, again, thank you, man. Love this card. Just a fantastic card. Man, you just like 1991 Donruss Elite. And of course, I don't know how many people know this, but this is card 1 of 8. So this is the first card selected for the Elite Series. Barry Bonds. Great image there. Another Pittsburgh Pirates image. You gotta love those early. Whoa, that's... I wonder if no, that's not the same image. It looks very similar. But you got to love those old Pittsburgh Pirate uniforms from the 90s and 80s. Well, these are 80s images. But man, look. Well, that's a 90s image. That's an 80s image. Got to love those Pittsburgh Pirates uniforms, man, from the 80s and 90s. That yellow and black is just awesome. And then the last card was a purchase from my friend Ben. He had accidentally acquired this one and picked up a duplicate of it. And so he's kind enough to send it my way. But we got a Splendid Splinters from Fleer. Man, check it out. So you got dual bat relic here and here. And that's Bonds. And of course, Sosa. A couple of power hitting machines there. And then there's a back. This one is short printed to 99. So love this card. One I've been wanting for a while. I do enjoy collecting Sammy Sosa. And there's not a whole lot of cards that have both Bonds and Sosa on it. A lot of times you'll see like Bonds and McGuire, Bonds and Albert Bell, Bonds Ken Griffey Jr., and Barry Bonds, Vladimir Guerrero, and Barry Bonds, and Mark McGuire. So you got like McGuire, Guerrero, Albert Bell, Griffey. Those are like the most common players you'll see Bonds with, paired up with. But anyways, that's it, man. I just sitting here enjoying this card. So kind of a nice hodgepodge. You got relic, auto, non-Bonds cards, regional issues, and a little bit of modern shine. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Kind of stepping into my man cave, checking out a few of my pickups. This is what I like to do, guys. I just love looking at baseball cards. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll go out with, man, these have got to be, I don't know. How do you pick a favorite, right, guys? I mean, how do you pick a favorite? Oh, I mean, man, there's some cool stuff here. All right, we'll go out. All right, I can just, look, I'm not going to grab every card I got here, so I'm just going to go out with these. So thanks so much for tuning in. And as always, until next time, happy collecting.